Emotions are the small cost of admission to play the game. Are you ready to ante up? Are you ready to start your healing journey and become a better version of yourself? Because it takes a lot of inner self-work, and it takes a lot of being able to admit things about yourself. So if you're a person who struggles with admitting that you might have issues that you need to work through, then this will never work, because you have to feel the feels and you have to figure out what makes you feel that way. Because it's not always an outside source, honey boo boo. It's you. You have to go inside and you have to face those darker parts of yourself. You may not like what you see at all, but you have to get down and dirty with it. You have to stare that dirtiness in the eye. You have to stare that awful part of yourself that you don't want to ever visit again right in the eye. And you have to make amends with that old bastard, because that's how it works. You have to slay those old versions of yourself that you created to survive. So don't feel bad if you look back in disgust with yourself over a certain thing that you did, or old thought forms and behaviors and patterns, because you were only doing the best that you knew how to do currently. And that's what we got to realize with everybody on these healing paths, is everybody is going through something. Some people may not handle it as gracefully as you do. So just remember that and be thankful that you're able to see all of this, because therein lies the victory. Therein lies the key that allows you to grow as a person. That takes away the mental blocks. That takes away all of that negativity inside you. Once you stare it in the face and admit that that was you and forgive yourself for that version, then it's always going to be nagging at you. And you can't allow that to happen, because you are bigger and better than that. You're meant for bigger and better things. You are a big, beautiful soul. And you have to let that light shine, and you get to share these experiences with other people, other like-minded people who are ready to hear it, because Spirit puts you in the path of people that are going to hear exactly what you're saying, and it's going to change their life. And that is a beautiful process. So keep that in mind, that as ugly and dirty and hard as it is, and hard as it feels to admit certain things about ourselves, we have to do that. It is necessary. And that sets us free. So set yourself free on this Fearless Friday and be the badass spiritual warrior that you are, and knock this out of the park, because I know you're going to. You're not one of those people who sit down and give up, and that is why you have tapped into that strength of resolve, and that's what it takes to face these things about ourselves that we don't want to. You have to go in and touch. You have to go in and brave yourself. Go in and be gentle and tender with yourself. Go in with an understanding, open mind. Go into yourself as if you would be approaching a stranger and giving them advice. That tender touch is what it's going to take to start to take away all of the things that have dimmed that light for so long. So rise up and realize that, yeah, you may have fallen back down. Don't beat yourself up too much, because we're human. But get up, dust yourself off, and you haven't lost any ground. Believe you me, you can pick up right where you left off and trudge forward until you get up to that beautiful, high, lonesome sound place that you want to be, and be rejoiceful in life and be peaceful. And that's what this does for you. It removes all the things that bother your peace and allows you to be and function as yourself truly for the first time, without being bogged down with all these negative thoughts and feelings and emotions. The you that's not carrying all that heavy baggage, that's what you're coming to. So set it down. It's heavy. You don't have to carry it. Yeah, it might be scary, but brave it, face it, and you'll be glad you did on this Fearless Friday. Enjoy your day, and I hope that you guys are having the most beautiful and wonderful one. And remember, as always, weekend warriors, to enjoy the weekend. We got a snowstorm, another snowstorm heading in on top of 6 inches of snow. It's going to be a snowy weekend for me. And you know what being snowed in is good for. I'm either going to have to get out some projects to work on, or I'm going to have to go in and face again those things that we put off to the very last minute. These days are perfect for that. So I hope that you enjoy your weekend regardless of the weather. Peace out.